Hello and welcome to my corner of the world. This is another card in January stamp set of the month. This is the card that we'll be making in this video. The stamp set we've chosen is birthday blossoms, some lovely floral images and some really nice sentiments in this set. In your kit you will have the following items: a black base card, and you'll have two pieces of white card, one for inside and one for outside the card. Then you've got two square pieces, one black, one white. Then you'll have some scraps of card, yellow, mint macaron and white, and that's to do your flower and the leaves. A length of baker's twine, and then look very carefully because there'll be an enamel dot in there as well. And so this video, along with the recipes that will be in your pack, should allow you to do this card without any trouble. So let's make a start. So the first thing I'm going to do is to stamp the birthday greeting, and I've chosen to use the have a happy birthday or have a beautiful birthday, and I'm just going to stamp it toward the bottom right of one of the pieces of white cardstock. Excuse my head in case that comes in. There we go. So that's that piece done. And then with the small piece of white and then the stamp that has got the multi blossoms, again with the black ink, I'm going to stamp across two opposite corners like that, and set that aside for a few moments. And then on my piece for inside the card, I'm gonna stamp again. And I'm terrible about decorating the inside of cards. I put all the effort into the front and completely forget the back. Sorry, the inside. So I think we're all done with our stamping now. Oh no, we're not. We've got a little bit of to do on our flowers. So we're gonna set up with our scraps, and you're going to do one of the flowers on the yellow and then one of the leaves on the green, and then taking back the flower again on the white. You want to stamp so you just get the middle of the flower. That's all we want for that one. Now I think we've done. So either with a pair of snips, or this is a 1/2 inch circle punch, we're just going to cut out the center of that, and that's, we don't need that anymore. And then if you have the pansy punch, you can just cut that out, line it up and cut that out. If not, you can use a pair of snips. If you'd like the pansy punch, then contact me and I'll be able to help you with that one. And then with the paper snips, you're going to cut out the leaves, and I've already done that ahead of time. So I think we're pretty much ready to make a start. So with the little snail, I'm going to put the center of my flower in and just curl up the edges using a bone folder, and we're good to go on there. Then card base, just put in the score line like that, and I'm going to use some snail to attach that to the inside of my card. Like that. And we're done there. And then I'm going to take this piece that I stamped, and I'm going to wind the piece of twine a couple of times around, and I like to leave mine kind of willy-nilly. I don't like them to be lined up, but then it's entirely up to you how you'd like to do that. And I'm going to leave that loose for a few moments like that, and slide it down. I'm going to make sure it crosses over. Oh, there we go. Lovely. And then with my snail, put some snail either side of the twine to make sure that it sticks. It gives it a good chance of sticking. And then I'm going to center that up on my card base. Press down firmly so that it catches all of the twine. Alright, so now I've got my 2 square pieces. Again, some snail to attach those together. And then some dimensionals on the back. And then I'm going to position that toward the top like that. And before I put my flower on, I'm going to do my flower middles. And you can either use a blender pen with some ink from your pad, and just pick a little ink up on the blender pen, and it should do 2 or 3 of the flower middles. Or if you have a stamping marker, you can go in and do the middles with the stamping marker, as well as the ones inside your card as well. I'll finish those in a few moments. When you've finished with your blender pen, if you just run it to the side like this until it runs clear, and I'm just turning it in my fingers just to make sure all the ink comes out. Once it runs clear, although you've got like a little bit of discoloration at the tip, that will still be good to put in another colour. And then just double check, make sure you put your cap back on, because there is a liquid, it's moist. And it will dry out. So then we're down to the last couple of pieces. So I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of my flower, and then I'm going to take my leaves, and I want to attach my leaves so that they are decoratively stuck out. And then I'm going to pop that there like that, and then with my enamel dot, I'm going to pop that in the middle, and I will go back and fill in and do my other little centres in a minute, but I'm just going to tie a little bow in there, give it a bit of a pull. And I'll cut that little piece off, extra piece off there, and there, we're good to go. So I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you when we do the next card in this series. Thanks. and bye for now.